Okay, well, I went all the way back through the Freedom Trail and got all the numbers, and they were not in order, but I did write them down. And I kind of feel stupid now because there were 8 of them and they spell railroad. Would you believe that? They actually spell railroad. So the question is, how do I do this? So it's Railroad. So do I have to push the button for each letter?
So it starts with R?
Yeah, it starts with R. Okay, so REA. Where's an A? Trail. There's an A in the trail. There we go. And an I. Wait, is that right? That right? No. L. R. Now the question is, which R is it? Does it have to be this R? Does it have to be the other R? I don't even know if I'm doing this right, to be honest. So O. It's just kind of off center. You see, the arrow isn't actually. It's kind of pointing to the O. It's kind of pointing between. So I'm not really sure if this is actually working. Back to the A. I think A. D. I don't know. Is this going to work? Did I do this right? Railroad?
There we go.
Ah, it worked! It actually worked! Holy crap. I was worried I had screwed it up somehow.
Humanity is so resilient to cling to life despite all of this. It is the duty of us all to further that survival.
Really? Sure. Whatever you say, Kiri. But yeah, I did not realize I needed to write it down. I mean, normally that kind of stuff is inside the quest log or something. It might actually be in the quest log. I just didn't find it. Hello?
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. But before we go any further, answer my questions. Who the hell are you?
I am Bruce, Bruce Campbell. Who are you? I'm a scavenger. Put down the guns. Not your enemy. Who are you?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
You wanted to see us. So that means you're playing by our rules. So, answer my question.
Put down the guns. Not your enemy. Who are these people? Why did I even follow this? I mean, I picked up a random thing that gave me this quest, I think.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the railroad. I'm not your enemy.
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact us?
Random thing on the ground. Protect your source. Refuse the answer. Diamond City.
I just heard a rumor about you guys in Diamond City.
I see. I'm Desdemona, and I'm the leader of the railroad. And you are? Deacon, where have you been?
You're having a party. What gives with my invitation?
I need intel. Who is this?
Wow. Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal out there.
So you know who I am. You see, this is the kind of thing that happens. I have no idea who these people are. I mean, I read the thing that I found in Diamond City about the railroad, and I just kind of found my way through this whole thing. I don't even know why I'm here. But, yeah, confirm his story. You know me? Stalking
I got
me.
all day if you do.
I'm flattered.
Glad someone noticed.
You know, you're practically famous. Des, seriously, you haven't heard of him? He's the leader of the Minutemen. It seems like the whole Commonwealth is flying his flag.
So you're vouching for him?
Yes, trust me. He's someone we want on our side.
That changes things. So, stranger, why did you want to meet with us anyway?
I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. Fight the Institute. Okay, yes, fight the Institute. That's a very good thing. Because apparently they have my son.
My son, Sean, was kidnapped. I'm looking for help to find him.
Someone stole your boy? That's terrible. Do you know who did it? For your sake, I hope the Institute isn't involved.
The Institute. She actually knew it. Kellogg kidnapped him, not after sympathy. It was the
Why would the
Institute.
Institute be involved?
Many kidnappings in the Commonwealth are perpetrated by the Institute. Why? Who knows? But I've never heard of them taking children. So hopefully they're not involved. I'll have Deacon look into this. If anyone can find a lead on your boy, he can. If we're going to be dealing with you, I need to make sure we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Well, there's one standing right behind me, so yeah, kind of. Full details, heard rumors, know all about them.
Yeah, I know all about them.
Good. The Institute treats synths as property, as tools.
Why do that? Go on, since our machines. Well, they're kind of machines. Techno-organic machines. The older ones are definitely machines. I've been killing those things forever. Though Curie is kind of more organic, I guess. I mean, she uses Stimpack, so yeah. And slavery is wrong. We can all agree on that.
Slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only question that matters. Would you risk your life for your fellow man? Even if that man is a synth?
Well, if it's Curie, sure. If it's the random robot synth that's been trying to kill me, probably not. Depends. More details. Sure, fine.
Once, I pledged my life to protect my countrymen. I don't see this as any different.
Well said. We'll do what we can to look into your missing boy. What
No,
the
Curie
Institute
loved
has
that.
done to your family and others is what drives us. Normally, you're exactly the type of person we try and recruit. But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you. See Deacon for details. You're free to go.
Search for the railroad. We
Master
finally...
Doc, you are so very, very distracting. You know this, yes?
Oh, I am distracting. How am I distracting? I'm the one that always gets distracted. I mean, granted, I have a very short attention span. I see something shiny, I see a random building I can go into, I'll go into it. And it takes a very large amount of self-control not to do that. But at the same time, oh well.
Are you performing some sort of psychological experiment?
Yes, it's called a staring contest. And you just lost. Haha. 1 point to me.
You're pretty distracting yourself.
I had a point. A reason. Oh, yes. My control of feelings is worse than before. And you are no help. With your teasing of poor little Curie. But it is not just you. Sometimes a simple compliment. Nice hair. And I am flustered. Confused. Other times, people suggest the strangest and most lurid things. And I am even more confused. Why do people do this?
Because they're... I don't know. Part of being human. Get used to it. Full of life. That's part of being human, I guess.
It's all part of being human.
How do you get anything done? Oh, I must get a handle on this if I am ever to advance my experiments.
So I'm guessing she is having second thoughts about being human. I mean, she was more focused as a robot. But at the same time, she didn't have legs. And how was she able to maintain flight while she was still in a robot form? Where do all of these Mr. Handys keep getting fuel? Because, yes, they do run on fuel. They're not run by little batteries or anything to produce those flames that allow them to float through the air. They actually run on fuel. I had to buy some for Codsworth. There was a tank of it back home. How was he just running through all that for 200 years? Where are they getting more fuel? How are they still running after all this time? I don't know. It's one of the
Hope you didn't
mysteries
mind
of the
the
wasteland.
reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
Caution necessary, non-committal, angry at reception. Forgive. Caution necessary?
You really have to be so cagey?
The precautions are necessary. In our business, if we underestimate our enemy's capabilities, it's game over. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
You have some very nice hair. Unless it's a wig. Because I've seen some wigs that were exactly like that. So, in fact, it might be a wig. Who knows? Vouch for me, sarcastic. You don't promise anything. Keep it secret. Vouch, Murray?
So tell me, why did you vouch for me?
I've heard a lot of things about you. Enough to want to give you a chance. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps out with the odd job here and there. What a waste. I'm just gonna come out and say this. The railroad needs you.
Why is that? Not interested, maybe. Needs me? Why?
You sure you need me? Desdemona didn't seem to care.
She's just thinking of the time and manpower it would take to train you. And if you were some hick from the burbs that didn't know your ass from a rocket launcher, she'd be right. But I'm betting someone like you just needs a few pointers. And a target.
Would that target happen to be the Institute?
You
Because
got
I'm
my
interested in the
I got a
Institute.
job. Too big for me, just perfect for the two of us. You help me out, we turn a few heads, and then Dez invites you into the fold. Then, if you get into a bind and need some help, your buddies in the railroad got your back.
Refuse a job, unsure. Sure, what is it?
Sign me up then.
Perfecto. Let's meet up at the old freeway outside of Lexington. I'll fill you in once you get there.
Meet Deacon at the old highway. Okay, well, we've got a quest out of it at least. That's something. Now, let's put our axe away. Is it just me or is my axe starting to rust? Or is that just the light? I really hope it's not starting to rust. That will really diminish its value as a collectible. I mean, this thing has been lasting in that case for 200 years. I take it out, start
Come
using
here
it.
again if you need to meet us. We'll know you're coming.
Really?
Listen,
Who? There's nothing even in here. What the hell? What? That... Are you guys just hanging out in a crypt? Really? There's nothing in here. There's not even a bed. You guys are just hanging out
You didn't
here.
see anything suspicious coming in, right?
No. Other than the massive amount of ghouls that were in there. Highly suspicious of you just hanging out inside of a crypt. I don't even see any air vents or anything. How are you guys breathing? How? How?
we'll
Why?
file out separately after you leave.
Fine,
Not
fine.
distract attention.
I don't even care. I don't care. Let's go. Curie. Curie? Hello? Curie. Come along, Curie. Don't hang out with the weird people who like to hang out in crypts. Crypt people. Let's get out of here. These weirdos, I mean, sure, they have a nice goal. Help people. Help synths that are, kind of like Curie, I guess. Well, the body that Curie's in. Maybe we shouldn't tell them at all that Curie has been hijacked by a little robot. Well, that her body has been hijacked. Because that's not even Curie's body. Well, it's Curie's body now, but the previous inhabitant of that body is now gone. Would they look down on that? I mean, Curie coming? No. Would they look down on that? I mean, she was brain dead, right? Well, that's what the doctor said, that she was brain dead. And it was more along the lines of that the person that was taking care of her didn't really want to spend the caps anymore. And again, it's nighttime, so I can't even get a good look at the blimp anymore. The question is, do I want to help the railroad? I mean, this is one of the factions. It's the railroad. It's the Brotherhood of Steel. It's the Institute, which I'm not siding with the Institute. If they are, in fact, the ones responsible, can I go up in there? I think so. If they are, in fact, the ones responsible for what happened. Wait, this is the boxing gym. Okay, let's go in here. See what I mean? I'm distracted again. Not even a few moments after saying it, I'm distracted. This is what you signed up for. I know you wanted to focus on whatever it was you wanted to research, but unfortunately, by being human now, you're just part of the whole thing now. You're going to be distracted by random things.
Surely we can leave that behind.
No, we cannot leave this behind. This is mine. This is... Ooh. Ew. 5-pound weights. So much weight. So much weight that I'm already over encumbered because of it. Holy crap, look at all of this wonderful steel, though. Oh, she's not even going to be able to carry it all. I'm not even going to be able to carry it all. Oh, no. Oh, why did I come in here? And why is there a random army guy inside of here? Huh. I don't know. But yeah, this is what you signed up for when you decided to... Ooh, boxing gloves. Too bad they probably suck. In fact, I know they probably suck. But, yeah. Getting distracted by random things. Not to say that I am, in fact, a random thing, which it was what she was saying, because I'm the one that's distracting her. And I can understand that. But what would you actually be doing if it wasn't for me? I mean, if it wasn't for me, you'd still be locked in that little room, unable to leave. And, ooh, here we go. Come on, come on. Gotcha. And even if I didn't have you coming along with me, what would you be doing? I mean, it's not like I have a heavily equipped facility, or there is even a heavily equipped facility that would allow her to even continue her research. I mean, is there...
Got it.
Oh, what's this? Nothing. There's nothing here. But yeah, is there even any kind of research lab out there that would be adequate to allow her to finish her research? I mean, I'm sure the lab that she was actually in before might in fact still be functional, might still be good, if it was resupplied. And yeah, I could do that. I mean, I could resupply her with materials, with raw materials, raw stuff that she would need to do it. But it's not like I can actually set up a lab for her. I mean, maybe she could join one of the other factions. Brotherhood of Steel, maybe. Is there anything in here? No. What? What was that beep beep beep? Beep beep beep? I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, I have a point I can spend. Don't I? Here we go. Okay, what do I want to put points into? Well, what I really want to put points into is Big League. Oh, 42 though. I need to be level 42 for the next one. And Strong Back, I need to be level 30. One more level and I can fast travel while over encumbered, which will be very, very helpful. Unfortunately, I think defeat enemies with weakness. You can view target specific damage in VATS, kind of worthless. Keep your distance long and your kill count high. Does this affect laser rifles? Because I don't see one specifically for laser weaponry. Or if there is one, I'm not seeing it. I might just be an idiot. Robotics expert. You would think it would be under intelligence. But I think it's this one, rifles. Non-automatic rifles do 20% more damage. Okay, let's go for that. Hopefully, this actually does help my laser rifle and like that. At the very least, it should help out my sniper rifle. Haha. Okay, how much am I actually carrying? Holy, I'm 800 pounds! 800 pounds, Curie! 800 pounds of raw iron. Okay, well, looks like I'm gonna have to dump some stuff into her and then find some way to get all this crap back. I know it's all that stupid, like, weights, just pure weights, like 10 pounds. 160 pound dumbbell? Screw that. I can just dump that. In fact, why am I carrying all this? What is this? It's just lead. Do I even need lead for anything? I don't know. Let me, is there like a box or something I can dump something into really quick? Just, here we go. Dumbbells away. Let me just dump all this stuff. I'll head back home and come back, I guess.